Hey book lovers, I got a great question this week about the Siren Wars saga, and my fan wanted to know, did I write the Siren Wars or Origin of the Siren Wars first? Now, as you know, Origin of the Siren Wars is a prequel novella to the series, and actually, I did end up writing this one first. I knew what I wanted to do with the series, and I knew I wanted to include the history inside of the Siren Wars saga, and so I actually wrote Origin of the Siren Wars before I wrote the Siren Wars saga series, because I wanted to be able to implement that history into the book series. Now, I knew this was going to be in an anthology and published after the Siren Wars book came out, the first in the series anyway. And so I created the Origin of the Siren Wars saga, and I told Isla and Troy's story before I told Selena and Merrick's story. And I wanted to make sure that I really had that history very well planned out so that I could include it into this series. So I did end up writing the Origin prequel story first, and then I wrote the rest of the Siren Wars saga as a companion to that origin story, so I did get to know Isla and Troy before I got to know Selena and Merrick. Now, if you have questions about the Siren Wars saga or any of my books, I would love to hear from you. Reach out at my website, k.m.robinsonbooks.com, or at k.m.robinsonbooks on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, or YouTube. I would love to hear from you guys. Pop your questions down below. We might just get a video answer for you just like this one. And of course, if you have questions about being a writer as well, I would love to answer those too. Reach out. I would love to hear from you, even if you just want to chat and you haven't read my books before. As always, I would love to hear from you, k.m.robinsonbooks.com and at k.m.robinsonbooks on all social media platforms. Until next time, stay inspired, and thanks so much for joining me. I'm k.m. Robinson, author of the Siren Wars saga, the Golden Trilogy, the Jada Duology, the Legends Chronicles, Virtually Sleeping Beauty, the Goose Girl and the Artificial, the Sinking, the Revolution of Jack Frost, the Sugar-Coated, Cinderella, and a whole bunch of other stories that are out and coming out soon. I cannot wait to see more of you guys. Until then, stay inspired. Bye-bye.